guys, welcome to my new video. So in this video I'll be showing you some key features of the Ollama library through which you can connect Python with the open source models that are available outside, which are served with the help of Ollama. So without wasting more time, let's get started. Just before running this code, make sure that you are running it in a virtual environment, and also you do a pip install Ollama, scikit-learn, scikit-image, pypdf, chromadb, etc, etc. Others are not required, but Ollama is definitely required. So I'll run this command and it says that it's already satisfied, so I don't need to run it again. Okay, so let's get to the first piece of code where we are generating a response from Ollama. So here if you see, we are giving the model as llama 3.1 because it's installed on my local system. Then we are asking what is the capital of France, and this is invoked with the help of ollama.chat. So let's see how the response looks like. It asks me the virtual environment. Okay, so it shows that okay, this is not running as of now. So what to do now? We will have to run the Ollama first of all. For that let's run Ollama list. So you see there are two models that are available, right? Is lava and other is llama 3.1 on my system. So I will run first llama 3.1. Yeah, now we got the response because the model is running on the local system. So it says the capital of France is Paris. Okay, now let's get to the second piece of code where we are generating a response with the help of streaming, that is continuous response will be generated. So here also we are we have asked it to write a short poem about Python, and we are again using it, we are using it in the for loop, and let's see how it does. So you see it is printing everything in piece of chunks, and it also remembers what is there in the previous chunk. So let's check the third thing. With the help of Ollama, we are listing all the models that are present, and we are storing it in this variable. So let's see which models are there on my system. So yeah, it shows that there are two models. One is lava model, and this is the size, that is 4.7 GB. Then other is llama 3.1 latest, that is 4.6 GB, almost 4.7 GB only. Okay, other things that you can do with Ollama is that you can generate embeddings also of any kind of prompt or text or image, whatever you want, with the help of Ollama, if the model provided the model supports multimodal inputs. For example, llama 3.1 does not support image and video input, so here you can only pass text. So here I have written a text, hello world, this is Shabbir, and we are invoking the llama Ollama embedding function, and we are passing it, and we are trying to get the embeddings of it. So you see this is the dimension size, that is 4096 is the dimension size of the embedding that is generated from Ollama. Next is, can you create a chat conversation from it? Yeah, definitely you can. So you just have to record a conversation in a list where you ask, define its role and user, that you are a helpful assistant. Then content, hello, how are you? Assistant, hello, this is AI assistant, I don't have any feelings, but I am a well functioning and ready to help you. And then we ask it, can you explain what Python is? Then we invoke the Ollama.chat, model is 3.1, and in the messages we pass this whole conversation list. So let's see what output we get. Okay, so we get the output, Python is I11 versatile programming language, blah blah blah, this is the features, etc etc, and yeah, you get the output in a very good format. Okay, so the next is generate output with the help of custom parameters. So here we are using the Ollama generate method where we are passing the prompt, but also we are passing this options dictionary where we are defining the temperature, like more the temperature, more the hallucination will be there in the output generated, and this kind of stuff you can change. So let's see the output with a more hallucinated value. This value can be between 0 to 1. So we are passing temperature of 9. Let's see how good the response is, or how hallucinated the response is. So it shows okay, performance is blah blah, numpy arrays, julia is 20% faster, etc etc. Okay, Cool, that is also fine. Predict is only 50 words. Let's try to predict it with more words. So now you see that we get a more token version output than the previous one. So this is how you can change the custom parameters when generating response with the help of Ollama. Okay, next is a simple function to show all the model details. So here we are trying to get the detail of the Llama 3.1. So it shows that okay, license, community license, etc, etc, release version, etc, etc, this, that, everything. Now we come to the interesting part where we are passing multimodal inputs like images and videos. So here I have an image. I'll show you the image first. So this is the image. This is of a tiger doing something, right? So we will ask Ollama that what is in this image and how to do that. We are first reading the file as file, and we are asking the Ollama chat. Here you note that we are passing the model as Lava. We are not passing it as Llama 3.1 because Llama 3.1 doesn't have multimodal features. So we are passing this and we are passing the messages. Role user, what is in the image? Image is this, that is file.read, and let's see what we get. So we got the output. The image shows two tigers in grassy field. They appear to be either playing or interacting with each other. So this was a very nice and detailed output or what we expected. But if you want a custom output about an image, so that also you can get. So for that you can use this piece of code. So I'll try to explain you the entire thing. So this is the image. Then we try to get the result. This is the image path we pass, and here in the image path we are reading the file again, we are passing it to the chat. But now in the messages part, if you see, we have maintained the output in that format that we require the output in. That is, we want the main subject, focus, setting or background, colors, animal, anything like that, actions or activities, composition or framing, any notable or unusual element, texture and pattern, time of the day, if apparent, overall impression or feeling conveyed by the image, etc, etc. So let's try to see if this is able to generate this kind of multimodal output. Okay, so we got the output as we asked it. Everything that we asked it is been covered. The image captures serene movement in the wild, featuring two majestic tigers. They are standing in grassy plain. The bodies are adorned by black stripes, etc, etc, positions, blah 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 blah. And everything that we asked we are getting. So even if you see this part where we ask that time of the day, so that is also captured here. Like you see, the image has been taken during daytime as indicated by the bright lightning. So everything we are getting correctly. Cool. So the last part of this video where we are passing a video instead of an image. So by default there is no provision to pass a video into Ollama or this kind of open source models, but there is a way out where you can just pass the video and you can pass an interval frame, and for every frame we will be using CV2 to get the description and then try to combine it and get the output for this. So here you see the analyze function where we pass the video part and the interval frames. So let's go to this function. So here is the analyze function. We pass the video path, we pass the interval frames, we extract the frames and store in this variable. For every frame we store the analysis that we get for every frame in this analysis list. So we are for looping over the frames, and then for every frame we are going to this analyze frame. So let's go to this function. So in the analyze frame function, where there is now here we are invoking the Lava model, and if you see with the temp name file as suffix jpg blah blah blah, we are writing the file first, then we are invoking the Ollama chat, passing the Lava model, and these are the main things that we are getting from the model. Main subject or action, setting or background, any notable changes in the movement, overall mood or atmosphere, and please be concise and but descriptive. And once we get that, we return the response to the original call method here. So we are returning it here, and once we get it for every frame, we get all the analysis in the analysis list, then we return it again. Once returned back, you get the entire description. So let's see what we get. By the time the video is being processed, I'll show you how the video looks like. So this is a video. So it's basically a bunny doing some cartoonish things, etc, etc. So let's try to see the output now. So we get the output. So in the output, note that we are getting for every frame a different description. So for frame 1 this is the description, for frame 2 this is the description, so on we get it for all the frames. And then this is how you can describe a video with the help of the free open source model that is available on your local system just by installing Ollama and Python. So I hope that whatever I have shown in this video was useful to you, and you will also be using Ollama and Python in your projects. Till then, see you next time guys. Bye bye.